It is absolutely terrifying. Just how insanely sharp is a kitchen knife ground from the fong of the Dragon King Diraus? We see the future god of cooking, Komatsu, swinging this legendary artifact, going full force against a big head cabbage. This isn't your average vegetable. To handle it, your knife skills need to be god tier. Every slice must be exactly 0.88 millimeters wide, or the vegetable will vanish into thin air. The knife in Komatsu's hand moves so fast it leaves afterimages. Just as Komatsu tries to show off, he realizes the assistant master standing next to him, Shu, has already chopped all his cabbages in just 10 seconds. Komatsu's jaw hits the floor. Remember, this guy is the head chef of a 5-star hotel with 20 years of knife training. Shu simply explains, Komatsu has way too many unnecessary movements. However, the rules were set before the contest. The loser doesn't get to eat. Komatsu had bragged about getting revenge for Toriko, but now look at the mess they're in. Toriko immediately caves and asks Shu if he can spare a bite. Shu is generous and says dinner is already prepared. Toriko is thrilled, but he almost coughs up blood when he sees the setup. They have to eat beans using 5-meter long chopsticks. If you can't pick it up, you stay hungry. Oh, you think 5 meters is too long? Fine, let's switch to 10-meter chopsticks. The two struggle all day long and don't get a single bite. By nightfall, they are so hungry they try to eat in their dreams. Memories of past gourmet foods float by, the succulent belly meat of the gal alligator, the bouncy sweetness of the rainbow fruit, the rich depth of the century soup. Suddenly, clang, a gong sounds, waking them up instantly. Turns out, even thinking about eating greedily in your dreams is forbidden here. Next, Shu hands them torches made of wagon grass, combustible grass, and tells them to meditate in front of the flame. This torch is tricky. If you have even a tiny speck of distracted thought, it extinguishes immediately. Step 1, keep the torch burning for 30 minutes. Do that, and you get a full meal. They try their hardest to fill their bellies, but they don't even last 3 seconds. Toriko's evil thoughts, hunger, are so heavy they blow out Komatsu's torch too. But for the sake of food, they have to keep grinding. After relentless effort, they finally hit the 30-minute mark. Time to enjoy breakfast, right? Shu takes them to a giant rice vat and generously says, help yourselves. Take as much as you want. But there's a catch. You must move the rice to your bowl using chopsticks. Didn't like the long ones yesterday? Fine, here are short ones. But this isn't normal rice. It's egg rice. Every grain is a tiny, fragile egg. Before it's cooked, it's as delicate as a raw egg. You have to pick them up gently, one by one. Toriko complains, eating here gives me anxiety. The next second, crack, crack, crack. If you break just one grain of egg rice, every other grain in the bowl breaks in a chain reaction. Next up is the gasho, bowing, training. If your posture isn't perfect, the nearby greeting cactus shoots needles at you. Countless needles fly, leaving the duo full of holes. Shu finally agrees to let them eat, but he doesn't give them a finished meal. He hands them seeds for ham roses. Shu explains, the stronger your gratitude, the faster they bloom. Powered by intense gratitude, they finally get the flowers to bloom by the next morning. But just as they are celebrating, a gluttonous sandwich butterfly flies in. This butterfly loves ham roses. Watching his lunch get eaten, Toriko is furious but can't say a word because he's in the middle of food honor, Shokuji, training. But the butterfly isn't satisfied. It calls 2 girlfriends over to share the feast. Seeing his lunch about to disappear, Toriko snaps. He casually throws a knife hand strike. This single chop travels the distance and slices a massive tower far away completely in half. Since when did he become this strong? Master Shu tells Toriko, food honor training has removed your unnecessary movements, making your energy purer and stronger. Simply put, you've reached the level of casting spells without chanting. And this is only the beginner stage of food honor. That night, Toriko tries to capture the soap bubble fruit again but fails. Komatsu and Toriko talk through the night, swearing to get stronger together and defeat Shu. From then on, their progress is godlike. Training that takes a normal person a month, they finish in 3 days. Their meditation time increases to a full hour. But breakfast is still as harsh as ever. Slippery white fish somen noodles that must be eaten with ice chopsticks made of permafrost. You can imagine the struggle. To perfect their bowing, Shu assigns them hump pudding. If your body shakes even a millimeter, the pudding instantly collapses. They are clearly improving, but the difficulty keeps ramping up. One day, the usually weak Komatsu, after swallowing several live fish whole, finally reaches beginner level food honor. To test his results, Shu actually tells him to practice on a puffer whale worth 100 million yen. This whale has a poison sac. One slip up and the whole fish becomes worthless. Only 10 people in the world can process this special ingredient perfectly. Komatsu had processed 10 of them in the caves before, wasting billions of yen and only succeeding once by sheer luck. But now, Komatsu slices the belly open, removes the poison sac, and cleans it by pure instinct. The most magical part? The puffer whale didn't turn gold, which happens when it dies/shrivels. It didn't even realize it had been cut open. While Toriko is shocked, Shu nonchalantly remarks, that is merely the basics. A chef with high-level food honor can fillet a giant fish instantly, and the head will remain alive for several years. Day by day, they improve rapidly. Keep the wagon grass burning for 2 hours? Easy peasy. Ham roses bloom instantly? All you can eat. Egg rice? Easy. White fish somen? No problem. Cactus and hump pudding together? Zero pressure. Komatsu chops faster, and Toriko's attacks become simpler and deadlier. Finally, Shu admits he can no longer beat them. They have redeemed themselves. But before they can celebrate, Master Chin Chinchin suddenly drops from the sky with a massive body slam. The 3 dodge just in time. As the dust settles, there is a giant crater in the ground. If Komatsu had been a second slower, he would have been turned into meat floss. What terrifying impact force. Toriko and Komatsu don't dare breathe. Now, Master Chin personally takes over. During meditation last night, Master Chin sensed a coming crisis and decided to teach them top-tier food honor. He takes them to the pond and tells them to try capturing the soap bubble fruit. Toriko focuses, reaches out, and the soap bubble fruit lands in his hand cool and intact. It didn't pop. They finally succeeded. But strangely, this soap bubble fruit isn't real. It's just a practice model used by Master Chin. The real soap bubble fruit is in Shokorin Temple's Bubble Way. That is the true trial. If they can't handle it, they could lose their lives at any moment.